Hello everyone, welcome back to this Microsoft Excel tutorial journey with me on my Knowledge Factor YouTube channel. Now today on my 9th lecture of this journey, we are going to take a step forward. So our next step in creating this Excel spreadsheet is to enter some numeric values, some currency amounts for the amounts that we are spending for each bill across all the months. So in the prior video, we took a look at entering alpha values or text values, right? We got those as our labels. So you see these are the labels, right? Now here inside of this section, in my case from cell B4 to F8, I want to put my dollar amounts inside there. So I'm going to jump up in the cell B4 here, and I'm going to make some stuff up here. Feel free, you can copy exactly what I got, or if you put in your own bills in there, you are creating your own monthly budget, right? So you can use your own numbers, your own spendings. So feel free to put your own amounts. Whatever you like to do, the quicker you can put it into your real world practice, the better off, right? Alright, so inside B4 I will put 1000 for rent. Hit enter key, drop me down into January for phone, and for phone let's say it's $100. Credit card 150. Food 300. Candy, say candy is going to be $100 a month. All right, so I'm going to jump up here. I'm just using my arrow key here to move around within the spreadsheet, so you can use the mouse or the arrow keys to move around. I'm going to jump into C4 now. So I'm into C4. Now I'm back to the rent, but now for the month for February, let's say rent doesn't change, so it's now 1000. I'm going to drop down a cell, hit my enter key. Phone, maybe this month I went over on data, so I got 125. Credit cards, it's 200. Food, maybe food went down, it is 275. Candy, $100. Alright, back up. Now I'm inside of March, so let's say rent is still 1000. Phone went back down to 100. Credit cards back to, let's make this some different, 175. Food went to 350. Candy went up to 125. So just repeat this for your months of expense. I'll repeat the same thing quickly here. So 1000, phone again 100, 150, 300, 120, and for May month again I will put 1000, 125, 120. Credit card will be, let's say 250 this month. Food 200. Candy is again 100. Alright, that's looking pretty good. So now we have got our labels, right? All of these guys right here, our labels for our spreadsheet, and we have got our dollar amount or currency. And we have got our dollar amounts and currency values representing the amount that we are spending for each bill for each of these months. Now there's something I want to point out here. This is something small, but it's actually pretty big. That's the difference between the text values, these values that we entered in, and the numeric values that we just input. Like I say, it's going to be actually something kind of small, but it can make a big impact inside of your spreadsheet and inside your work, especially when you start getting into calculations. All right, so take a look at them, compare these labels right here with the dollar amounts, the numeric values that you just input below those headers. You see it's something different about those two. I know one is numeric and one is text, one is alpha, but there's even something else different between the two. Well, look at that. The months, these are left aligned. If you see, these are all left aligned months. And so deals with their formatting. By default, text values come in the left align on the cell. You see it? And numeric values on the other hand come in the right aligned. If you see, these are right aligned in the cell. So these are all on the right hand side of the cell, right? Left aligned for text, right aligned for numbers. Now, why does this happen? This just happen not just in cells, not specific to Excel, but this happens in lots of different applications. A majority of them, in fact. Well, it happens for a couple of reasons. One, it's cleaner to look. You will see the difference between the two. I know that this is text because it's left aligned, this is numeric because it is right aligned. That's its default behavior. If you start introducing decimal places inside of your numeric values, those decimal will be nice and aligned. Let me show you. Let's say I got into B4, we got rent there for 1000. I'm going to double click inside of that cell and I'm going to say 0.55. Okay, so our rent is $1,000.55. Hit enter key, is going to drop down the phone and we'll say this is 125 cents. $100.25. Hit enter key. So now because the numbers are right aligned, that decimal is nice and clean, right? Nice line going down through our numeric values, nice and clean. If they were left aligned, that would be all over the place. Let me just grab those two cells. I'm going to go to my home tab. Underneath my home tab, I have got alignments section and I'm going to tell them to left align, and you are going to see our decimal place kind of go like this kind of wave. So let me hit the left align button here and there are decimals, still numeric, right? But if we look at that now, the decimal is no longer straight, it's no longer clean. If I had more decimals, I think you would be doing the wave all the way down, right? Just won't look very clean. So I'll do that. I'm going to Control Z on my keyboard. Here Z is to undo the action, Z for zebra. So alright, so there is one reason it's cleaner. It distinguishes itself between that data and the data below. Looks nice and clean. I will just keep undoing it because I don't want those decimals as well. Okay. Now, if you ever import data or copy paste data from some other system, whatever it is, into an Excel document, and you see your numeric values are actually left aligned. So they look like this all over here on the left hand side. Typically you will then get a little green kind of triangle looking thing inside the corner of that cell, and you'll get that across all over. If you ever see that, or if you ever been seen that, some of you may be seeing that before as well, that means Excel is looking at that and saying, hey, something is wrong. There is something wrong and with those values, and typically when you see your numbers left aligned, Excel is treating those values as text. So they are not being treated as numbers here if that is left aligned. So what can you do now? Because that's the problem. Well, if that happens to you, you can click into one of those cells, you get that little triangle in the corner, you get a little box, and when you click the box, it will come up with some options, and one of them will be convert to numbers. And you do it right there, and it will right align them, put it back to where they belong. So all the numbers will again go back to the right align, and you're good to go then. Alright, so I just want to point that out here and give you some point to note just a difference between how they are aligned, but it can be a much larger impact. Decimals, nice and aligned, we don't want that wave going through our document, and it can potentially screw up some formulas as well. And you're trying to do mathematical type operators, there also you get the problem. We don't want to work with text, we want to work with numbers. Alright, and if it ever happens with you, it's a quick fix. You can click on the little box, I'm just repeating it again, you can click on the little box that shows up next to that green triangle on the cell, and don't have it on my right screen right now, but maybe we will see it some point and you can just convert it into the number. Alright, so get these in there, really simple. Got our labels, got our numbers in there, we'll call it good. Get those in there, and then we'll jump to the next lecture and we will start to expand some more inside of this Excel spreadsheet. Till that time, thanks for watching this tutorial, and as I always say, if you're really enjoying this journey of learning this Microsoft spreadsheet, then please do like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get the latest content update on this channel. Alright then, we will meet up in the next session. In case you have any questions, any concerns, do let me know on the comment section of this video. Till the time, goodbye and take care.